Hello everyone and welcome back to Teacup Tarot. How are you guys? I hope all of you are doing well and your weekend was really good. Now, in today's video, we'll be looking into what you can expect in the next 3 months. We are looking in terms of blessings and challenges as well. The reason why I wanted to do this video is as the next 3 months approaches, you have to understand that now you have three planets in retrograde. You have Saturn, you have Mercury, and Jupiter has actually joined the retrograde system. So we'll look into all of that today, but you have three piles. Please pick one that really speaks to you, and then we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, then this is what the next 3 months has in store for you. So of course we have tarot and we have oracles. We'll keep the oracles for the end, but we'll start with your tarot cards. So from them you have the 3 of wands, you have 10 of pentacles, you have the fool, 10 of cups, page of pentacles, and you have lovers. Okay, first of all, let me tell you, over the next 3 months, you people are going to be very industrious. Firstly, I see you working really hard towards achieving something that you've been wanting to achieve for a very long time. Along with that, there is also a possibility of getting a promotion when it comes to your work situation, getting a raise in salary, or in certain cases, especially when it comes to students, getting like a scholarship or a recognition. Okay, but overall your work situation is going really well. Again, there is an increase in money, so abundance wise, money wise, things are looking good. In fact, over the next 3 months I see a security coming into your life. Okay, and this is the security that you're not only going to be enjoying on your own, but you're also going to be sharing it with your family. So for a couple of you, what may happen is, because of getting a raise at work, your lifestyle is sort of getting that upgrade. As a result, you're going to be able to afford things that you previously were not able to afford. Along with that, there are also a lot of new opportunities opening up for you. So especially for people who want to change their jobs or switch their workplace, then the option is really going to show up in the next 3 months. But again, this is all about you making use of those opportunities. Okay, but again, let me tell you, whatever decisions that you'll be taking, you need to take it keeping the long term in mind. Okay, don't really do this in terms of this is looking good right now. Okay, think about the long term, because again that is going to be very important. Again, a possibility of travel is very much there, and I don't really see this as like a short travel. This can actually be like a long travel, like a proper vacation, 3-4 days holiday, or even an extended holiday is very much there. In certain cases, there is an energy of renewal. Okay, you'll change the way you do certain things, you'll change the way you approach situations as well. So on a more personal level, I see you guys becoming more accepting of your life, but also you're also in this zone of taking risk. Okay, you want to do something, you want to achieve more, and you're willing to do everything and anything to make that happen. Again, for people, especially for students, this next 3 months especially are going to be very good for you. Especially for people who are awaiting your results, then exceptionally good result is very likely, and as a result of those good grades, of those good marks, you could end up getting a good placement as well. All right, educationally, for a couple of you, there is a possibility of picking up extra course, learning something, upgrading your knowledge is also very much there. Again, a possibility of excellent time with family is there. Okay, again, there is a happy situation at your home front, emotional fulfillment is there, connection with friends is there, connection with family is again there. All right, again, what I see is there is a possibility of new people entering in your life. This can be in the form of new friendships or existing relationships getting a lot deeper, especially for people who've been wanting some kind of a commitment in their relationship. That commitment is also very much there. For people who've been wanting to to start something new, especially relating to property or business. So the next 3 months are a really good time for that. Traveling overseas is a definite possibility, especially traveling overseas for work or for settling for a longer duration. Okay, this can again be for studies or just work wise, but that opportunities are also going to be showing up for you. But let me tell you, you need to be making the most of those opportunities, because what I see is, especially because of certain planets being retrograde, especially Jupiter here, that is acting to your advantage. So Jupiter is all about abundance, it's all about expansion, it's all about learning, higher learning especially. So those areas I see are really good for you. Again, the possibility of meeting a partner who will be with you not only for now but for a long term. Okay, that is also very much there. Again, meeting somebody new, especially meeting somebody new during travel, is very much the theme there. Of course, this can just be with regards to friendships, but again, the possibility of a romantic relationship is also very much there. But let me tell you, emotionally you will be feeling fulfilled. In fact, certain happy situation with a member of your family or yourself is very much a possibility. So this can actually be marriage announcement, this can be the announcement of pregnancy, buying a new house, baby shower, housewarming celebrations. That aspect is again very much there. Also, there is a passing up of knowledge. So there is a possibility that you may receive tutoring for somebody. For example, you may actually become like an assistant with somebody, like getting an internship. Those opportunities are also very much there. But things overall look good. You just need to have more faith in yourself. But again, you need to also build a little bit more patience, especially when it comes to your work situation. Okay, because a certain disagreement with a colleague is on the cards. So just be a little wary, and just especially if you have anger issues, just ensure you sort of have a lid on it, and in case certain disagreements pop up, you deal with it in a very calm fashion. Okay, so that temper issue is slightly highlighted here. Now let us get into your oracle cards. Sovereignty, again, you're very much coming into your own power. You're trusting yourself, you're trusting your own judgment, and you're making wise decisions. But again, you're not willing to listen to other people. Maybe that is the reason you may get into a couple of arguments. But just trust yourself. Okay, if you feel like you are wrong, see, whenever we are wrong, we always know we are wrong. So don't really be so much on the ego front, because self-confidence turning into an ego can sort of be a challenge for you. But you're feeling strong, you're feeling very capable. Again, physical activity. So again, with that new beginning, there is a possibility for some of you, you may start undertaking a new physical activity, or just building existing strength, building up your strength, involving yourself in like running, yoga, something that requires your strength. That is again being highlighted here. But you'll be undertaking physical activity. Like I said, the aspect of travel is there. So maybe you'll be going hiking, going on an adventure spot. So those kind of things are again showing up. Again, like I said, emotionally you are going to be getting into a fulfilling time, and you're being assured that you and your loved ones are safe, and everything is basically sorted when it comes to your family situation. One thing, however, just be sure that you're taking care of your health and the health of people around you. Okay, just ensure that is happening. And especially if there's somebody in your family who's not very keen on physical activity, you need to start getting them moving. Yeah, that is there. But overall, you guys are safe and secure. And the last one is purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answers to your questions. So like I mentioned before, everything that you seek, all the knowledge that you seek, the answers will come from within as well. So if in case you have any doubts, rely on that inner voice, and the inner voice always guides us, especially when we are about to make a mistake or we are going on the right path. So trust that intuition, that inner nudge, because that will not let you go astray. Overall, I don't really see any kind of a negative effect when it comes to the retrograde system over the next 3 months. The only thing I see is ego, and the next what I see is conflict with colleagues or people around you. So be conscious about that. But overall, I see more blessings than challenges for you over the next 3 months. So I give you my very, very best, and I wish you guys have fulfillment, abundance, and a lot of joy in your life. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've chosen pile 2, then this is what's coming up for you in the next 3 months. So, of course, like always, we have our oracles and we have our tarot, but I'm going to start with tarot. So, from your cards, you have the moon, you have 4 of wands, you have the king of swords, you have 10 of wands, you have 8 of cups, and you have the page of wands. All right. First of all, I have to tell you, over the next 3 months, I see you guys being exceptionally enthusiastic. You're filled with ambition, you're filled with passion, you are filled with creativity and optimism. So you're going to be feeling really good about yourself. You are ready to take charge of the situation and move forward. But along with that, it is just not that, naive optimism. Along with that, there is this huge deal of planning. There is clarity of thought, and along with clarity of thought, there is also a lot of action. Okay, again, what is happening here is your communication pattern. That is one area that is undergoing massive transformation. Okay, you're very clear, you know what you want, and you're not afraid to go ahead and get it. So in certain cases, what may happen is people may perceive you as slightly unemotional or somebody who's not very in connection with themselves. Okay, sort of emotionally not available of sorts, but you are doing this because you have a plan and you want to make things happen. Also, what I see here is there is a certain aspect of you that you're leaving behind. Okay, so in certain cases, this can actually mean leaving behind a job, leaving behind a significant relationship, or just changing your priorities. Okay, changing the way you approach situations. Of course, the leaving behind can actually be, for some cases, like somebody's getting married and they're moving into another place, or you're moving your house and you're moving into a new house. Okay, this doesn't always have to be very dramatic as like the end of something, but whatever it is, this decision to move away, you are taking this consciously. Okay, because you want more fulfillment to come into your life, and that is actually happening for you because you also have the 4 of wands. So from dissatisfaction, you are moving into satisfaction. Again, there is a possibility of promotion, there is a possibility of climbing the corporate ladder, especially if you've been awaiting some kind of a progress for a long time, then that is something that I see happening. So the delays that have been happening for you because of certain external situations, the delays are now ending and things are moving forward at a much rapid pace. Again, let me warn you about something. You are really in the zone of work, like you want to take up a lot and you're overburdening yourself. Okay, you're taking up too many responsibilities, working too many hours. In certain cases, there is a possibility of working extra hours. In certain cases, working an extra job, like having 2 jobs, and being doing everything simultaneously, like managing work situation, managing home situation. And as a result, what is happening is there is a slight imbalance in your life. Okay, so let me tell you, please make sure you're scheduling occasional breaks and you're not really exhausting yourself. Okay, because if you exhaust yourself, then health related problems will really crop up. Stress, things like that is again happening. But on the positive side, your intuition is becoming very strong. You're becoming very, very cautious when it comes to signs from the universe. Okay, so again, let me tell you, you need to pay attention to those things because they are sort of taking you in exactly the place that you want to take. Okay, but again, on the flip side, don't really give in to stress, don't really give into extra worry. Okay, that is something I really need to warn you about. But for a couple of you, there is a possibility of receiving a letter. Okay, a letter that may change a lot of things for you. So this can be a promotion letter, this can be letter relating to a new job, maybe a transfer letter, a letter from university, visa letter, all of those things. Especially if you've been awaiting them, then those letters can come, and that will sort of let you to leave a past self back and move into the future. One thing you need to be very careful about is people at this point of time, are perceiving you as unemotional. So don't let that affect you, and don't let that affect your decisions. Okay, that is something that is very strong. Make decisions that are right for you at this point of time. Again, when it comes to your relationship, possibility of a wedding, possibility of an engagement, moving in with your significant other is very much there. But again, for some people, this could be the end of like a significant relationship, something that you were not happy with. Okay, this is happening by choice, and you're doing this on your own. Okay, and leaving one relationship and finding a partner who's just right for you and getting into a commitment with them is again on the cards. Overall, you will find peace, you will find fulfillment, you will find the contentment that you seek, and that too on your own terms. All right, that is what is showing up. Again, this is the card of willpower. So your willpower is strong, you're feeling very clear, you're ready to take action, and that is exactly what you are doing. Again, for the next one, you are very much protected as you make some changes in your life. But again, let me tell you, there are certain ups and downs emotionally that may happen for you, and if that is happening, that is because of external influence. Okay, so please ensure you're protecting your aura, you're cleansing your aura, and you're protecting yourself with meditation, of course. And green light meditation, white light meditation is again very helpful. So again, protecting yourself, doing spiritual work, getting into a deeper spiritual practice is also on the cards for you. Again, there is an aspect of karmic completion here. So again, with the Eight of Cups here, you're moving ahead of things, you're moving away from things because you've paid a certain kind of a karmic debt. Okay, so ending of certain relationships that were not serving you and who were only in your life because of karmas that you've done in your past life is about to be complete. Okay, that's showing up. And again, with that, a new start is coming. So like I said, some relationships may come to an end and new ones will form. So end of certain kind of friendships is also there, and beginning of new friendships, much more rewarding and much more deeper friendships is also on the cards for you. But overall, that is what your next 3 months hold in store for you. So overall for you, what I see is a lot of significant developments are happening, and especially with the karmic completion, I guess the retrograde period, especially the Saturn retrograde period, is very much active in your life. And the Lord of Saturn, Shani Dev, is basically taking away things from you that are meant to go out, and beautiful things will again take its place. And understand, you're very protected. So I see this as more of a blessing than a punishment for you. But again, whatever is happening for you, it is happening because of a divine will is also what I see. But again, with that karmic ending is a new beginning. So newer relationships is something you should be on a lookout for. But overall, that is your reading when it comes to the next 3 months. I wish you the very, very best, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've picked pile 3, then this is what is coming up next for you. So we'll be taking your tarot first. You have the Emperor, you have the card of the Devil, you have Death. Okay, lot of changes coming for you in the next 3 months, and they're good changes. Okay, now what I see here is there are certain things that are coming to an end and newer things are taking its place. So it can mean a lot of things for a lot of people. For a couple of you, you may be actually changing your jobs. You may be changing the place where you live. You may be changing your homes. Lot of changes here. But what I see is the things that were not serving you in a way, you are ready to let go of them. And I believe this, transformation is actually a conscious process. The reason why I say this is you also have the Emperor and you have the King of Cups. So you have complete control over your emotions. Okay, so nothing that you're doing it because you're impulsive. Okay, you're doing it very logically, you're thinking it through, you are taking proper plans after careful planning and strategizing. Again, for some of you, especially when it comes to your work situations, there is a possibility of a promotion to a higher management level. Again, for a couple of you, there can be just movement, like you may shift your department or you may shift your area of work. But whatever is happening, you are doing it consciously. Again, especially when it comes to your emotional life, For a couple of you, there is a possibility that you may get into a relationship of equals is what I see here. And again, for a couple of you, there is a chance that there are certain things that you're holding on to. So these are certain traps that you're coming across. This can be with regards to health choices, this can be about addictions like substance addictions like sugar, or this can be smoking, this can be drinking, or in other cases this can be like online shopping, being online for a very long time, or sitting in one place for a very long time. But you are being asked to let go of these things. And in certain cases, if you are people who are indecisive, then you are being asked to let go of that as well and take up the role of the emperor. Again, abundantly, like in terms of money, I see you guys really making a lot of progress. Like there is a lot of money coming in, but again you're feeling very good about yourself. So there is also an aspect of donation here, so taking part in charitable activities, being of service to somebody. So maybe you are volunteering with a shelter, animal shelter, like giving your money, giving your affection very freely. That is also something that I really see here. But again, money is also coming in from unexpected sources. So for a couple of you, you may have saved money somewhere and you're getting it unexpectedly, or somebody is gifting you some money because of a birthday or a celebration, or inheritance in some cases. That aspect is again very much there. One thing that I really need to warn you about is you need to ensure that whatever decisions that you're taking as you move forward, you are keeping in mind the right. Are you doing the right thing? Are you doing things in a slightly shady manner? Especially if you're skipping a certain stages and you want to move ahead in terms of your work, then let me tell you, you may end up in a little bit of a problem here. So whatever decisions you're taking, especially when it comes to investments, then only do it through trusted channels. Or if you're going to a financial advisor, make sure this is somebody you trust. So especially if you're taking an investment, then don't do anything risky for the next 3 months is something that I really want to tell you about. But again, if you're doing something and your conscience is telling you this is not the right thing, you need to trust yourself for that as well. But again, lot of endings, lot of new beginnings, but self-orchestrated new beginnings is what I see for you. But money wise looks good. You're in control, total control of your situation. Let us take your oracles to get clarity. Again, like I said, spiritually you are changing, your beliefs are changing. So you may undertake deeper meditations, deeper spiritual practices like chanting of mantras, chanting name of God repeatedly. Again, that is very much there. Your aura is very clean. You are developing into a conscious human being is what I see. Again, you're feeling peace in your life, you're finding fulfillment in your life, and the ravens seem to agree. So I will tell you, the ancestral blessings are with you as well. So as you move forward, whatever changes, they are indeed going to be blessed. So again, you have protect your dreams. I'll read this message out to you. You are the guardian of your precious dreams and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. Again, what I really want to tell you is, if you have certain plans, okay, like you want to buy a new car, you want to buy a new house, or you're making some changes, your money is going to come in, make sure you're not revealing it to everybody and you're keeping certain things a secret, because what may happen is you may reveal things to people beforehand and the whole thing just crashes down to the ground. That may happen. Or just negative vibes, that is something I'm sure all of us are aware about. So that may affect you. So keep your plans guarded and close to your heart is again one warning. Again, financial discipline, like I was telling you, don't invest in something that is risky. Don't trust anybody blindly with your money, okay? And again, be careful about your spending. You need to save is again something that is coming forth. Please have a plan when it comes to your financial life, especially your future financial life is something that is coming forward. And stepping out of your comfort zone. So whatever it is that you're doing, especially if you have a tendency to play it safe, or if you're afraid of taking some decisions, like I said, you have the devil card where you're being chained, like your thoughts are chaining you, then you are being asked to step outside your comfort zone. And you have the message of the North Node. So you need to walk according to the messages of your North Node. node. Okay, find out what your north node is, and you need to go through it, because that is again something that is really highlighted here. But again, we were looking at the reading thinking about the retrogrades. You have Saturn, you have Mercury, and you have Jupiter joining you. So overall, I see this as one which is bringing out massive transformation in your life. Okay, lot of changes happening. Again, you're being asked to be careful in some areas, like money especially. Be careful when it comes to that. But again, with the Jupiter retrograde, then that is bringing blessings into your life. Okay, so you have the aspect of peace there. And when it comes to Mercury, again, trust when it comes to taking the right step for yourself. So Mercury again is working to your advantage here, especially with the Emperor showing up. So mixed results for you over the next 3 months. So please ensure you're being careful and do what feels right to you. But again, trust your intuition is what I'm going to leave you with. So overall, that is your reading for you. I wish you the very, very best, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.